When I bring my budget stuff in a couple of weeks, I'm planning to use the levy sheet and stuff like I've done in the past before. I mean, on the expenditure items, I used to have 4 line items there, and now with the new accounting system, I've got like 30 pages of numbers. I probably won't bring all those details in, when I come in on the 18th. I'd like to get a little more history in those numbers before I actually give the budget breakdown in each one of those. So I'll have the total expenditures just like I do on the DOT page by major line item. That works. That's what I'll bring in. If you guys want something more,
well, I think it's good that we see the history of what we've generated plus what we've expended to have a better idea of where we are and the path that we're taking.
I mean, most of those, we've got the 4 major line items we had before, but we don't have any history for each, we don't have history for all the, hundreds of additional codes that we added last spring. All we've got so far is about 5 months worth of history in those numbers. So even this year it's going to be a best guess until we get a full year's history in there to see how those numbers pan out.
Those hundreds of code numbers that still relate back to those 4 major breakdowns that we've used in the past.
Yeah.
So you'll still have your maintenance and your engineering and your construction and whatever the other ones, materials or something.
So are you going to bring us pretty much what we had last year then?
Right. I'll probably use the new revenue codes. I think there used to be about 6 or 7 revenue codes, and now I think there's 2 pages of revenue codes, and I'll probably have all the revenue codes broke down there because I'll need to try to budget all the revenue. It'll probably actually be easier for me budgeting revenue because a lot of times in the past, some of those numbers I combined several areas into one line because we only had one. We had fewer lines to break it into. So
how's that working for Kim as far as getting on to the new system? Is she doing well?
Yeah, I think she's good. Everything seems to be running fairly smoothly.
I guess when we were out there before Christmas, I sat and I visited with her for a while, and she seemed to be comfortable with how things were going.
You're talking about the different categories. You mentioned materials. I think it was the board's wish that when we open bids on gravel bids, that we want to do that at a board meeting. Wasn't it? We had that discussion.
Yeah, we talked about getting taking our quotes on the and that was on the hauling you were talking about, basically, right? Hauling of the gravel to the townships.
Well, no, if our memory's right, we wanted to be involved in a discussion of where we're getting around to.
Right. We talked about that.
Okay. We can discuss that, I guess, when we get closer to putting because typically that's not been done as a quote on a bid letter. We basically negotiate the prices, with whatever supplier producing in that pit, and then we'd look at trying to get that spread out between several pits so we haven't got everything all in one location.